All right, Rob here. Boricua Sense. This episode is brought to you in Papa the Fox at Tормolo. And today, we're going to talk about the week's roundup for last week. Why am I doing it like this on a Saturday? I typically do it on a Friday. Well, the microphones were dead. I forgot to charge them. So we're going to talk about them this morning. Stay tuned. All right, Monday. And right now, my brain is just hasn't really activated. The switch hasn't been turned on fully. So I can't even remember the days, but I'm going to put it on the title and all that kind of stuff. So Monday, I wanted a classic. I wanted, because this last weekend, I would say I was in this whole Creed Aventus mindset. So yeah, Supremacy Collector's Edition by Afnan. This thing is so killer. This is so awesome. There's just no way about it. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you need to. Tuesday, to keep with that almost slightly similar DNA, you know, not the same, but kind of sort of walk the same path. Somewhat. I went with Fragrance World Imperium X. Now, A, I've never talked about this one before. B, not a lot gets said about this one. This is Fragrance World's version of, I believe, it's Roja Apex or Apex Roja. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's the bottle of the juice is green, but this is powerful. And this is one of those that I forgot I had. I was rearranging some things in one of the fragrance cabinets, and I noticed in the very back, I just saw like that, you know, just the tip, and I was like, "What is that?" So I reached over and I grabbed it. I'm like, "Holy crap! I totally forgot I had this." So yeah, this is nice and this is powerful. This is really not for the faint of heart. This is masculine. This is strong. I like the crap out of it. That's what I like it when I walk into a room and the scent gets there before I do. So here, this is one of them. Imperium X. Wednesday. You know how it is when fragrances, they get better and better and better with time. And sometimes when you first buy them, you're kind of like, oh my god. But you give them time, and they're like, holy shit, this is freaking awesome. So, Paris Corners did it with Big Hug. Now, I shouldn't say that I was totally disgusted when I first got it. But the name Fig Hug is very fitting, because when I first got it, I took it out of the box. I'm like, oh man, sprayed it, and then I'm like, oh my god, it literally smelled like you took a Fig Newton cookie from Keebler, dump it in a thing of milk, and then you smell it. That's what this thing smells like, or smelled like, I should say. And I was like, what the hell? I put it away, let it mature for some time, and every time I wear it, it just keeps getting better and better. The lemon on this is so awesome, mixed with the fig. And right now, when I wore it, the dry down was so freaking awesome. It's almost like tonic, irisy. It was just so freaking awesome. Tonka, it was just awesome. All those good things on a dry down were here, with that lemon opening and the fig just gives it body. This is beautiful. This, oh my god. I told my wife, I said, baby, you gotta wear this. This is just freaking awesome. And she sprayed it, and she was like, oh, it smells like a man. It smells like you. I'm like, okay, well, cool. Because I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bathe on this stuff and come here. I'm gonna be like, baby, come here, let me give you a big hug and just get her on her, because this smells killer. Big hug. Thursday. Well, I went with Al Haramain's Amber Oud. The reason why I went with this one, because I've had this one for a while, but I've letting it mature for a while. Here recently, video popped up on YouTube, and it was a guy saying, "Oh, this is just like a dab of cold water. You must smell it. They smell the same." And I'm like, my gosh, I don't remember this smell like dab of cold water because while in college, that was my signature or my signature scent. That's what I wore every day. A dab of cold water back in the day. And I still have that original bottle. If you can believe that, it's got about that much left. So since I have a backup bottle, but I don't really gravitate to it. But it's just nice to have for the collection. And they don't smell like at all. This is just tropical awesomeness. This lasted. This is awesome. I know it's a little older, and some folks are all about buying the new stuff. I've said before, keep your eye on the older stuff. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. Amber Oud Carbon. And Friday, the biggest shock of all. I did a video for my Ding Dong TikTok page or channel, whatever, and then one for YouTube. And I think combined, it had 2 views. I don't care, but I'm here to tell you that if you see this and you don't buy it, you're a fool. This is Unbasic's Interval. I can't stress enough that how good this is. And I hate saying, Jesus. I hate saying, if you don't get this, you're a fool. But let's be honest. A lot of people, they don't want to take a chance on something that they don't know anything about, they've never seen. If you go online, you're not gonna find anything. It's almost like when I discovered Elixir. Remember this collection? Yeah, they're killer. Now all of a sudden you got some people talking about it finally. Same thing. I've only seen this one and the red one, this one right here. And that one is more for the fall and winter. This, my friends, let me tell you, this is lemon, and it tells you right here, lemon, bergamot, pepper. In the box, and here, let me show you. This is how much I paid for it, so you don't think I'm lying. God, this is good. On the box, it gives you some information, and I'm going to take a picture and put it here, so you guys look at it. It also has, let's see, petitgrain, cardamom, cedarwood, guaiac wood, ambroxan, and all that kind of good things we like. But first and foremost, you're gonna pick up that lemon. Like I said, I wore this yesterday, and I was being mindful on the whiffs. When I thought that, okay, it's gone, I clocked it at 7.5 hours. When I said to myself, oh, it's gone. I get home, took off my vest, took off my shirt, and it was still there. I still was getting whiffs of it. And I'm like, okay, so this is no joke. Like I said, I tried looking this up online. When I saw this at Burlington, I go back in my car, I sprayed it, and there was this and another bottle. I call a buddy of mine who works with me that he's also a fragrance enthusiast, and I said, dude, you've got to get this. And so he got it, so I don't know if there's any more left, but I don't know, they brought more. But I'm telling you, this, I'm going to keep this box just because of the information in it. This is so good, and again, this was the biggest surprise. This is just classic man DNA, lemon, peppery, awesome. So yeah, if you see this, just take my word for it. This or the red one. This, I like this one better because that's more of my thing. If they come up with more from this house, I'm gonna definitely get them. Just like Elixir, I got them all. I got all but one, and I know they got 4. I'm pretty sure, and the one I'm missing is Oud. So this is good stuff on Basic Interval. Well, folks, there you have it. Week's rotation. All in all, a successful week, fragrance-wise. And yeah, we'll be talking some more here in a little bit. Till the next time. Later.